Alright guys, we're going to be playing the LT-432. I call this tank Murphy's Law because basically anything bad that can happen will happen when I play the LT-432. It is just one of those tanks where it's honestly frustrating for me to play. I can't even explain necessarily why. It's just I always seem to have bad luck in this tank, and any plays that might be like a 50-50 or whatever, I just get YOLO'd or just weird things happen, right? Like every time I play the LT-432. If we do die early in the LT-432, we're going to play the even. I have boosters still running. I played a few games in this tank, but I would actually like to do a session. I wasn't going to, but I would like to do a session in it for you guys, just because I'm going to be playing a lot because I'm trying to earn coin, and we played the Gorilla 15, and I want to give you guys more light tank content, right? So I'm going to play this vehicle, and again, this thing, it's a great tank, right? I'm not going to go on and on about the statistics. This tank's been around forever, right? The characteristics of this vehicle, rather. My crew is stacked. We're just going to get into the games, but I will tell you, I run vents, rammer, and modify configuration my first slot, and then I run, this is a standard scouting setup, right? CVS, low noise exhaust, and optics. I like running the modified configuration on my more aggressive setup just because this thing is burning. It's a matchbox. It gets lit on fire all the time, and that pretty much prevents it for the most part. I think there's been 2 times in the hundreds and hundreds of battles I played where I still got lit on fire in this vehicle. So it can happen, but usually it has to be a very high caliber gun that hits you. But yeah, man, even in the warm-up games today, actually, surprisingly, I was on mines, and I got 2,000 spotting damage that was blind at the end of the game, and so that helped a little bit, but yeah, the games have not been that great. The last game I played was just really unlucky. I got YOLO'd by an even 90, and blind fired by a tank destroyer, and this is what I mean. There's just these things that happen that are just so odd, right? They always seem to happen in the LT-432. Anything bad that can happen, it will happen in the LT-432. So I'm going to go with my scouting setup. We are going to run down the K line here. This is what I like to do on Sand River. Just kind of sip this coffee as I go here. Really need some caffeine. This isn't bad. This is Starbucks. I tried having just the original one, without the vanilla sweet cream, because I don't like to have any additives. I like drinking black coffee, but it was really bad, man. It was really bitter. So I got the vanilla sweet cream. It's got a few grams of added sugar, but it's not bad. It's pretty good, man. It's called Nitro Brew. You guys can try it. It's strong stuff, man. Just be careful. It's pretty strong stuff, but it works. And it's good, man. It just tastes like French vanilla iced coffee, basically, but without all the tons of added sugar and all these things that the white girl likes, that they say, right? It doesn't have 40 grams of added sugar in it. It's just coffee. It is just coffee. Good. Some spotting on the Vickers, I believe. Oh, I heard Artie. I was turning down my volume. Okay, let's see if we can get a shot in the CS, maybe. What I really like about this tank is that it has APCRs as the standard rounds. I really like that, man. I love APCRs. They have a little less normalization, but I'm trying to help this AMX, man. I just took that for him. I'm trying to ridgeline run so I can spot some people for him, but that just wasn't a good idea. So again, you see what I mean? Now, this was a stupid play on my part. I'm not saying it wasn't a dumb play, but these are the things I'm talking about, right, man? I just took a shot for the AMX M4. If I was in any other light tank, that wouldn't have happened, not to say at all that it was a good play. I'm just saying, like, these are the things that happen when I play the LT-432 without fail every single time, like almost every single game. It's just some bullshit, man. Like, people trying to shoot someone else and they hit me, getting YOLO'd, getting blind fired, getting racked, you know, even though I run modified configuration to try and prevent it, which is only on my aggressive setup, by the way, so that's fair, but and people are constantly asking me, Whirls, why don't you play the LT-432? We want to see an LT-432 session. I'm like, because, man, I hate that thing. Like, I'm telling you, just like every single time I play that vehicle, man, bad things happen, man. You know? It's like a curse. Push in here. Vickers probably lit me. Just trying to stay low. Probably actually want to come this way a little bit. I don't know if LT's going to have a shot. He was in the mid last. TVP's there. Don't really have a shot this guy. Up this ridge. Okay, CS. It's right there. Good, we hit him. One thing I don't like about this tank is just the damage per shot, man. I know it's got good DPM, but I just find that I can do more damage in a tank like the Hawk 30 or the M41, just because they do more damage per shot, and it's just like my playstyle, right? I just feel like those tanks fit my playstyle better. I used to think I was an passive scouting light tank player. I love aggressive scouts, man. And the LT-432 is kind of like a mix between the two. You can kind of scout with it, kind of can't, but... Okay, so what I'm going to do is wait till I get unlit. Pray that Artie doesn't fire on me, but they always do. And then I want to run away from here. And hope that I don't get lit by the TVP as I'm running away. Okay. Good stuff. Just trying to let these guys work, man. We're getting a good amount of spotting here, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to bring this game back. See if I can smack the Vickers. Good. I want to keep kind of coming back because I think the G-Sor is going to start pressing in a minute. Hopefully I'm dark by now. I come up and over. Good, there's the LT. He's coming after me as well. Artie's going to die here. Try and see if I can support him a little bit at least. Artie's trying to hit me. Always trying to hit the light tanks. Wild stuff. He's 3-marked that thing. That's really impressive, man. He's a very good player if he can 3-mark the LT-432. The LT-432 is one of the hardest light tanks to mark. I'll never even be close because I just have the worst luck in this tank. Call it a skill issue too, I guess, but... I'm not sure if this guy's running CVS or anything like that. I'm going to stay still. Let's see if this guy's going to press. He shouldn't outspot me if I'm still and have CBS. I should be able to spot him first. I don't want to make this play. I feel like the TVP and G-Sword might be pressing this way. I think I should just stay here. Okay, LT went back though. This is one of those tricky situations where, like, I know if I press this, the TVP or the G-Sword will be there and I will die. Based on what happens normally when I play the LT-432. But I have to try and get involved here. A little bit, I think. Okay, TVP went back. Like, our team's just being way too passive right now. Might not be the worst thing, but, like, the Conch went way back and the UDES is sitting way in the back, so it is what it is. I'm going to sit just like this and just wait and see who presses this area. Need eyes. Yeah, no shit, man. So do I. Fuck off, you had eyes. Yeah, kind of, man. I think I was spotting okay there for a while, but... Alright, I'm going to come back because I don't think they're going to press this. There's LT again. Just didn't have enough of a team, to be honest. I'm going to load the gold APs just for a little bit more normalization on the LT-432. Probably could use it. Nice. Brilliant, my man. Good. Good job. 1650 damage, 1723 assist. Beautiful game by enemy LT-432. He's a very good player. 3-mark that tank. We'll take a look at who this guy is. But that was fun, man. See, even the really great players, like, that's what I would do, man. He's got the extra HP. Make some fun out of it, man. You know? Kind of dives on top of me. I love that, man. I love seeing people enjoy the game, you know, rather than try and be all fancy, you know. So we did 1650 damage, 1765 assist. Let's see this guy. Fuego. Fuego 11k WTR. This is like top 1%, man. Very, very, very good player. If you know this guy, give him a shout out. You can send him my way. You know, thumbs up in the chat, I guess, in the comment section for this guy. This isn't Twitch, it's YouTube, but hey, man. I really enjoyed that game. He played it very, very well. I enjoyed the competition, man. It's a very fun game to play. So, shout out to that guy, Fuego, which means fire in Spanish, by the way, in case you didn't know that. Fuego. Ooh, I almost knocked that thing over. All right, we're going to run the scouting setup again. Miravanka, these aren't bad maps, man. I mean, I wasn't getting great maps before when I was warming up with this vehicle. Three light tanks. 1500 damage in 3 minutes. Is that a mission or something? Borisk asking for help. I will help you, my man. Even in a pretty good spot to counter the ridge. I'm coming up here. Hope I'm not going to get lit. Let's find out. Okay, there's the bat chat. Is there already no Artie? Hoping this bat chat will run back. Yeah, that's what I'm wanting. Good. I wasn't even spotted taking that. We can get one more into the sky, I think. Right there. Not spotted again. LT's lit though. Good. Borisk is on reload. This thing can snap. It can definitely snap well. It's kind of like it's the tier 8 T100 LT, man. That's basically what the LT-432 is. I just wish it did the same amount of damage per shot. Wouldn't that be like ridiculous, man? This is an aggressive play by you, my man, but I'm going to help you. Okay, they're all going together, so that's good. I'm gonna wait for a shot over here, though, I think. They can handle what's in front of them. I'm concerned more about, like, one of these guys having a shot if the LT's still over here. He might not be. He might have ran away. Probably be a better plan for him to run away. Here's the SU, though. Smack him. I shouldn't be spotted. I think these guys probably ran. Good, let's move up. We're about to find out if they ran away or not. Yes, absolutely, they ran. Okay, I think I know where they're at, though. I'm just going to wiggle out of here, then. I made this play kind of stupidly, but like my plan was to try and kind of figure out if like sitting in here or whatever, I think he is, or he's maybe here. So now I'm going to kind of try and hang around in this area. We do kind of have shots going this direction though, which is why I wanted to put myself here. About a shot in this guard. That was a pixel. Very good. Went in though. Good, just try and rip apart this type. And VK and all. Where are these shots? Okay, they're kind of behind the ridge line, I guess, now. Smua. Stop clicking on me, I'm shooting people. Leave me alone. Good. Okay. Let's see if we can maybe try and spot these guys now. Not sure how I can do this safely, though. I think we just press in here, actually. I think it's worth the risk, because I think these guys are way in the back. Just depends on where the LT is. Okay, there's a ship pack. Just gonna do an active run real quick. Good. Slide down. that's a really hard shot. I thought my eyes played tricks on me there. I thought his turret was like up higher. Okay. Ooh. I really want to go run YOLO this C-130. I'm going to. I don't care. You know what? I'm going to. I hope I don't throw this game because of this, but I'm going to YOLO this guy. Okay, good. Beautiful. Now just the Progetto. Progetto's hitting me. Here's what I want to do, though, and this is where you might think this is maybe the wrong play. I actually want to join the G-Sor. Rather than come around like this with the heavies, I want to join the G-Sor because what happens is the LT-432 is going to see that like people are kind of coming this way. He might try and run away. I don't want this guy going dark. So I'm actually going to come all the way around like this with the G-Sor and make sure that the LT doesn't run away. That's my concern, is the LT getting out of here. If he's a good player, you know. Good. So we want to cut off map is basically what we're doing, and now I'm going to press the Progetto immediately. LT, what the fuck? I did help you, bro. Like, do people just expect you to be superhuman? And now the Progetto is going to be over here. He has a shot. I want to come up and surprise him. What the fuck? What are you on about? Okay. Useless. USLES. I don't know why I even bother trying to communicate with these people. Light tanks will literally get shit on for anything, man. Anything, man. It's like one of those movies, those sarcastic like comedy movies, you know, like Meet the Fockers or something like that, where Greg does like one little thing wrong, you know, and everyone just makes like the biggest deal about it. It's like that's how I feel when I play. I feel like I'm in a comedy movie and people are just shitting on me like intentionally, you know. Like, holy crap, man, we would have lost that if I wasn't in this game, you know. Not to be cocky, but I really think that's the case. We did 371 assists, but we did do 2,666 damage. I think we played well, and you know, G-Sor, my man, like I get it, you're a decent player and all, but like I did help you. I don't know what you're looking for. You know, I'm not like the angel on your shoulders, man. I'm just another guy playing the game. So anyway, first two battles, 2158 damage, guys, and WTR is looking pretty good, and we do have 1,000 assist, and we're going to play another one. If this is a really good, like, long game, then I will probably let you go after this one. I'd like to order my food, maybe. I'm fasting. I've been fasting for... Geez, I actually had my lunch because I stayed up so late last night. It's actually only been, like, maybe a 12-hour fast so far, so... I'm thinking what setup I want to run. I think I'm going to leave this setup. I think this is the right play. Vents, rammer, modified config. I don't think we'll really need the CVS here. You know, I'm not going to go east. I'm going here. Fat Chat wants to come to the mid too, that's fine, but I'm not spotting the east. I ever have a good time in spotting the east, so. Carry with Super Hellcat. Anthony, if you're watching this part of the video, I did record your Covenanter video, and then I decided not to post it. I don't remember why. I think something got messed up with the audio or something like that. But I literally recorded it. I recorded your Covenanter game, man. A couple people still send me replays. Anthony is one of those guys. But I decided not to post it because something happened with the video. I don't remember what it was. I literally had it uploaded to YouTube, and then I checked it, and the audio was like weird or something like that. The mic got all muffled or something happened with it during the upload process, which is almost never happened before. But I always watch the start of my videos just to make sure everything looks and sounds okay. Yeah, I've like almost never seen that. But for you, I will record because I owe you one now, man. I'm going to record that video for you. Good, some shots here. Getting some good shots. Let's see if we can help the Progetto. Affirmative. Ready to fire. There is a gap here. It's like right around here somewhere where I think we can hit them. I'm trying to look for it. I think it's like right here. Right here. But we need someone to spot it as well, which should be me, but it's not. I'm so obsessed with doing damage, man. I forget that I actually am playing a light tank right now. I should probably try and at least sort of spot this. Let me try, man. Okay, here's the 122. See, I would have had shots, man. I would have had shots. I'm starting to think this is just a really bad location to go to. I always feel like it might kind of work, but it just doesn't. It just doesn't. I'm actually going to run away from here. This is why I love playing lights, because you can get yourself out of any situation you put yourself into. Pretty much. Thanks, I know. I know, man. I know you're being sarcastic. Thank you. But we're going to try something else. Okay, Mutz hits me, that's fine. That's actually good info, because I don't think he's been lit yet. The reality of this situation, though, is that this is very hard to actually scout properly. Because, like, you kind of want to get in this bush, but you'll get spotted trying to get in this bush, you know? So, like, there's really no easy way to scout this. You got to be very, very careful with this. It's better to just, like, already be out there. You know what I mean? Like, because once you... It's hard to explain. Okay, 122's here. It's hard, man. I can't spot it without getting wrecked. I just tried, you know? So we just kind of sit here and counter it instead, sort of, you know? See, I do spot the Centurion, and then no one gets shots. Okay, 122's coming up. It'd be really helpful if I can somehow get out of this guy's render bubble. Yeah, yeah. There's just nothing I can do here, man. I'm trying my best, but there's just nothing I can do. To be honest with you. Good, he's got a long reload. There's nothing I can do here. Okay, 926.98. We just lost too much map, man. You know, it is what it is, man. I don't, you know, people are going to be like, light tank, but like, come on, man. I mean, we lost the whole map, basically. The heavies didn't win. There's just really nowhere to go here. And like, I'm telling you guys, like, maybe I'm missing something here, but with this map, right? With this map, particularly on this side of the map, once you lose this, it's very tricky to spot. You have a little lane here where you can kind of pull up. We didn't spot anything, right? Instead, I come up around this bush. We do spot the 122 TM coming around the corner, and the Centurion was right here. No one got shots on the Centurion, right? But because there's a corner here, like the way this works, it comes like this, right? That's how it works. You can't really spot people here. It's better to already be out here, and then if you have a good team, you can make it work. You can sit like in this area and spot people as they come around like this, right? Kind of. You can sit in this area. But like, I'm telling you, man, we just tried to make that work, right? The guy was sitting right here and watched me, and he was like, hey, shitter LT, good spots. You know, it's like, dude, I just tried. I tried, right? I tried. I couldn't spot anything with CVS, right? Oh, no, I didn't actually have CVS, but maybe it would have helped in this situation, but I don't think so, man. Because I've been to this area before with the CVS, and I'm not able to spot things because there's just too many trees here. You're trying to punch through too much, and the reality is once you lose this, like, honestly, the best play, I think, is to be like back here in this corner or back here in this corner. There's nothing else you can do. This is just too open, you know? It's not like Prague or Malinovka where you have like a whole entire bush line like this, and then there's like the hill, right? And people just funnel in and you can spot them. Like, this is wide open. This whole thing is wide open, and there's just nothing you can do, man. So whatever people want to say in the chat, maybe you guys have found a play that works for you. Maybe you can try and sit in here or something. I don't know, but I found that I cannot make anything work for trying to spot people that are coming in like that, you know, and they can even dive into this ditch here and stuff like that. And it's just, to me, it's easy when I'm on that side of the map, right? When I'm on this side of the map as the enemy, I push into that area, and like the enemy team usually can't do much, and you can spot, and you can do what LT-432 did and poke on the ridge line, right? That's why mid is kind of important as well. So it is what it is, man. I think we should have just moved back a little further and just accepted defeat there. But yeah, like when you go out to that side of the map, I feel like you get stuck out there. That's why I don't like to be out there. You can say like, oh, Whirls, bro, like, why don't you just go out there to begin with, right? And then you would have been able to spot them coming in, but it's like you have to rely on your team for that. I don't like making a play where I'm reliant on my team. I just don't. I hate to say that, but I don't like making plays where I'm, you know, heavily reliant on my tank destroyers, because you can get pressed and die. I like to put myself in a situation where, yeah, I can get maybe a couple first shot opportunities, but I like to be able to retreat and move around the map. Once you're on that side of the map, you're stuck, dude. Like, you can't run away from there because you'll get whacked by tank destroyers. So I don't like to put myself in that situation, you know. All this is just my opinion, by the way. People have their own opinions, and people are also a lot better than me at the game, but this is how I feel about that area of the map, and that map in particular, from that spawn specifically. Okay. I'm going to try this bush line. This LT-432 player is pretty good. He might counter this, but I'm going to do it. Okay, EBR-90 is going that way. That's actually good. I want to be like way up here. Look at all these spots he's getting. There's a 1390. Good, good. Spot the IS-2. I love giving the team this information, and you guys might think this is unimportant. Oh, like Whirls, 200 spotting damage on from your Artie player, hip hip hooray. But here's what this does. The EBR gave a lot of information. I spotted 3 people. Look at everyone that's spotted, though. So now this gives you a lot of information, like, okay, look how many people are over on this side of the map, right? People need to counter this T-69, bro. Okay. We have nobody on the west either, so this is, like, not good. But see how it gives the team a really good plethora of information, like how many people are east. So now you know, like, okay, like, it's really just the Tortoise and the Scorpion and like the AMX that we have to worry about, and we don't know where the LT is. But most people that go over here, like, they're gonna stay over there, right? For the most part. Not the light tanks and stuff, but most other people will. Okay, I'm not getting spotted coming out of here. That's decent information. I'd like to see if I can counter this EBR-90, but this is a really weird game, man. We've left one side of the map wide open. I need to get involved and start using my gun if we're going to have any chance. So let's see if we can whack this AMX-50. T-28 prototype's going to go down. I can't really help him. T-49's going to rush in, though, and he's going to die. That's what I don't want. That's why I'm not rushing in, because now he's going to be in trouble with this AMX. Where's the LT? TS is hitting me from behind. Oh my goodness gracious, man. I don't think I was that far up on the hill. I need to hide behind this rock just for a minute so I can get unlit. Okay, I think it should be fine. Luckily they were able to counter the LT there, which is good. That's wild, these guys have shots. I didn't even think, like, I was thinking like maybe the render range wasn't even that far, you know what I mean? Like, I just didn't even think about that. I didn't think about this side of the map being a problem. But now I know they have render over here. I really shouldn't take this shot. If someone's in the mid, like Scorpion, I'm gonna die. Yeah, that was a really unwise shot. I would not recommend doing what I just did. Okay. Let's just try and be eyes for these guys. If I can just get a spot on the AMX 1390 or the Scorpion, just one spot, you know. That's all I really am looking for. Okay, there's the 1390. Good info. I want to find the Scorpion G. Where is this Scorpion G, man? Okay, there's Artie. I'm actually going to run away from him. There's the Scorpion. Because I don't want to get spotted by the Artie and just come down like here. I'm helping you. What else do you want me to do, dude? Good. I actually tried to shoot the Scorpion and hit the AMX. Okay, good. I think we'll play one more. Feeling pretty good with this session. Feeling okay. The last game wasn't really that great. This was a really weird game, so this one was hard to adjust to. But I think we did what we needed to do. I just don't have good games in this tank, man. I just don't. Like, I can't, I don't know how else to explain it to you guys, but I never have good games in this vehicle. Let me pop boosters again. Okay, I missed the experience one, whatever. We're not doing that bad, though. 1562 damage over 4 battles, 207 damage blocked even. Okay, here's where it's going to get interesting. This is going to make or break the session. Model 75, Batch at 12T, Route 251 on our team. I think I'm going to start passive. I'd like to come to this area from this spawn. We do have about 44% concealment with standard low noise exhaust. It should be plenty to get us into this location. Hopefully the Model 75 doesn't YOLO in. He looks like a decent player. I don't think he's going to make a stupid play. Rue should definitely be active scouting, though, and he's going to come over here with me, which I don't think is a good idea. But we'll try and make it work. I want to be right here. I think we should be fine right here. Let's see if we can get an initial spot on the 12T. Okay. Seeing a bunch of trees going down right here. There's TNH. Good. I don't know if this Rue has CVS. I'd much rather the Rue be doing active scouting right now. I think that's what the Rue can do. I think that's what it's made for. I'd rather him do some active scouting and just let me sit here. I think the Batchat 12T might actually outspot me, though, if he's running CVS. The Model 75 won't be an issue. There's the 12T. Beautiful. There's the Model 75. Beautiful. Okay, now we can make a decision where perhaps we can try for E1. I might try it. I think I'm going to try it. I'm going to test it and just see. Kind of do this and just see if I'm lit first. I think we can make it over there. Kunz is here. Okay, I'm not spotted though. It's good. I think we're A-okay. Good. I thought Kunz spotted me. This is why I don't, like, you see how I tested? I'm like running around, keeping my speed up, because I just don't trust it, man. I really don't. Like, E1, I always get spotted going to E1, so. Now, what's going to be a possibility is the blind firing. Now we can really stay here with these bushes go down, too. I don't know what else you want me to do, man. I'm like the best spot. Be patient. It's 11 minutes in the game, man. Useless, dude. Like, I'm literally sitting in E1. I don't know what's so useless about this. These people really need some patience, man. I don't know what you want me to do, man. You know, I really don't know. There was one option before these planes hit for me to go like this. The problem is, and I always tell you guys this, you will get spotted from here. So you can't make that play. You know, you just can't, man. Like, people want you to, but you can't. Because people will sit here. Like, where the TNH is, he's there, man. So if you try and YOLO in there, you get lit from up here. Which is why I don't make that play. I'm just patient, man, you know. There's Unicom players that can do it, but I just don't. Okay, clearly these people are very impatient, though. We make active run. See if I'm lit. I don't think I am. See where this TNH is? That's why I'm not making the run that E50 is right now. So again, people can click on me all they want, man. They can literally run me out of the bush line. I'm very patient, you know. I'm a very patient player. So this E50 is spotting people, but look where he's putting himself, you know. So it's just, I'm just showing you guys why I'm careful when I play this game, right? This is why I do it this way. Now that I know where these people are, kind of gives me the advantage. As soon as TNH pokes up again, though, he will light me. Even with my concealment, I actually wasn't lit, but you know, if you get close enough, like if I were closer, see where the tortoise is, then I'd be lit. See, he's lit. It's like, now that he's down, it makes this easy. Because now I can just approach like this. So now I can do this. And we should be fine here, now. I just stay low in the bushes. Come up like right here. Tiger mouse goes down. Just want to keep the bushes in between us and them. There's the Char. I think we're fine here. Just keep going like this. Good. Beautiful. Cry more. Beautiful. Beautiful. And that's the way you do it properly. You guys think I should tell this guy I have a YouTube channel? He's clearly not impressed with the way I play my lights. Okay. All other lights died and you still sat in the opening bush. Cry about it, man. You know? Okay, we'll see. You know, just cry about it, dude. Keep crying about it, you know. I'm done talking in the chat. I'm just gonna be toxic if I say anything else. So, okay, this guy's gonna try and YOLO me. He's not gonna have a good time with it. Beautiful. 6K. Decent game. And we'll end it here, guys. But yeah, so what the tortoise is saying, though, let me rephrase. Let me not try and be toxic with this. What the tortoise is saying is not necessarily wrong, right? You have really good concealment. You can get creative with the bush line, but the thing is, where the TNH is sitting, I'm telling you guys, I have been in this situation a million times where people are clicking on me on the map. LT, use the bushes. LT, use the bushes. Use the bush line. Use the bush line. Blah, 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 blah. They go on and on and on and on and on. And it's probably because they've done it before and it's worked. But if the TNH is there in that top corner, I'm telling you guys, I've talked to you about this so many times. If he's up here in the top corner, his view range is going down. You're coming through the bushes, especially the LT. It's a fat tank. Maybe in the even 90 you can make it work. The LT is a fat tank. A little bit of your tank sticks out. TNH spots me. Rest of the tank destroyers have shots in the back. Easy game for them, or easy kill for them, and I'm out of the game, right? And then you'll get hit by the same player. The Torch is like, wow, LT, you're shit. You suck. You're ass. And it's like you can't win, right? They tell you to do that play, and then you die, and then they shit on you even more. So just be patient. Don't listen to people in the chat. This guy can talk all the shit he wants. I don't care. He is a pretty good player. He played a really freaking good game. We gave him a lot of spots there at the end, but like this is the reality of the situation, guys, on Prokhorovka, and you. Trust me, like I've been there. Yes, could it have worked this game because the TNH certainly wasn't running optics? Yeah, maybe it could have worked, right? But for the even if it's not a majority of the time, if it can happen, it will happen. And this is why I play it safe. And I'd rather just make sure that I stay alive, right? I don't want to be risking my tank, even though the other light tanks are dead. It's not automatic. Once the other light tanks die, people still have some view range, right? It's not just automatic. Like everyone thinks when the light tanks die that you could just magically like teleport to the other side of the map and you won't get spotted, man. You know, you got to be like pretty creative to make it work. You know, maybe this guy is able to make it work pretty well. Again, like I said, he might have made that play a lot and he's done okay with it. He's a good player, man. I mean, he's 2-marked the 1390 and stuff. The Boris, he's 2-marked that. He's a good player, man. And this is why I'm emphasizing, it's not to say this guy's a bad player or anything and he doesn't know what he's talking about. You can kind of make that work. But again, like most of the tanks this guy plays, heavy, tank destroyer, 279E, you know, tank destroyer, medium, medium, and then the first light, and he's 2-marked it, and he's only averaging 1,093 damage a game. Like even with the stock gun, I was averaging more damage than this. You know, E5, Basante, BZ, Skoda, FV, Gorilla. He's probably certainly better in the Gorilla than me, averaging 2,500 damage. T10, Jagdpanzer 100. I can go on and on. Su-130, VZ, Scorpion, FV, T29, T32 by battles. Look at all the fucking tanks this guy has played other than light tanks, right? He's played the EBR, okay? 1-marked EBR. And again, I'm not trying to shit on this guy. Like, I'm really not. I'm just giving you guys the example, like, this guy is a good player. He's trying to tell me to make this play. He hasn't even played that many lights. Like, the top freaking 30, 40 tanks he's played. Mediums, tank destroyers, heavies. So, again, I'm not a perfect player, guys, but every time this happens in my games, I have to go on and on and on about this because this is what my channel is all about, is explaining to you guys why I make these plays. Prokhorovka is the map that makes or breaks your session, your light tank experience, right? And this is why I stay alive. I'm very careful. I hang out in E1. People will click me. People will literally ram me out of the bush. I stay safe. I make very safe passes. Even when that guy rams me out of the bush, I made safe passes. I made sure the TNH went down first. We kind of made some passes. We were trying to spot people. Once the TNH went down, then we moved up. We got creative. We cleaned up the rest of that side of the map. Then we went to the other side of the map. We cleaned up those guys. And what happens? I'm top by experience. Not the Tortoise, even though he had 5,600 damage. No, it was not the Tortoise that was top by experience. It was me because I had 7K spotting and because I stayed alive. Guys, got it? Good. Hope that helps you guys out on Prokhorovka. Don't listen to people in the chat, man. I'm telling you. 5 battles, guys, 1,322 damage, 2,074 average assistance, almost 2,075, 5857 WTR. This equates to almost an 11K WTR. Catch you guys for the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.